This is John Paul Wright. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and today I got an article from page 6 that's telling us that Johnny Depp is now allowed to use evidence concerning Amber Heard's cell phone. The article has some details and it's looking pretty good. I will say this, I'm hopefully optimistic. The more good news that comes out, the higher chances of Johnny winning the case. Let's take a look at that from page 6, and here's the slideshow. Here we go. Here you can see, from page 6, Johnny Depp wins bid for Amber Heard phone records to prove fake assault pics. And this is also another reoccurring theme we're going to have to keep pounding in. Johnny's lawyer, Benjamin Chu, keeps reminding people that these are phony photos, as he puts it, that Amber's team has been using in the media in the UK. And it's really time to get it out there that these photos are not real. We're going to talk about some of the evidence behind that. This is from November 4th, 2021, so it's pretty new. Let's see what they got. A court has given Johnny Depp access to his ex-wife Amber Heard's phone, which he hopes will prove she faked injuries he allegedly gave her. The proud-scriven star, who was waging a $50 million libel suit against Heard, claims she doctored photos purporting to show her with two black eyes, which she says she suffered in 2015 at the hands of the actor. Ms. Heard's counsel has repeatedly used these phony photographs at deposition, Depp's lawyer Benjamin Chu alleged to the Circuit Court of Fairfax County, Virginia, in a court filing. Depp, 58, is suing Heard, 35, in Virginia over a 2019 op-ed in the Washington Post by the Aquaman actress in which she wrote about domestic violence, but which he believes was a libelous attack on him. Though she never mentioned Depp's name in the article, Heard has elsewhere claimed that she suffered two black eyes, a broken nose, and a broken lip at his hands during a 2015 attack in Los Angeles, with photos of the alleged injuries published around the world. Wait, what? I don't see a broken nose or a broken lip. That's ridiculous. I don't think she thought this out at all. Broken nose? Wouldn't you have like that cast on your nose? It would be disfigured. Your lip would be all puffy and swollen. That's like one little photoshopped mark on her cheek, as we will see. Chu, however, claims that when the LAPD responded to the alleged beating, they found no injury upon Ms. Heard and no disruption to the penthouses, and that is also what the LAPD says, which is very important to note. Chu had argued that earlier images given to Depp's legal team came without any metadata, so their expert, Brian Neumeister, if I'm saying that right, sorry if I'm not, could not verify the details. Ms. Heard and her friends then fabricated photos that she used to obtain an ex parte TRO, temporary restraining order, and a $7 million divorce settlement, which Ms. Heard falsely testified in London she gave to the ACLU and more scandalously to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, sick children with cancer, Chu alleged in his filing. Let's not forget, she also said that in a TV interview. So we've got that. That's a pretty famous interview. So she like doubly got caught red-handed in a lie. He added that the LAPD disavowed the photographs and said they did not depict what they saw. Excellent. So they did mention it about the LAPD a little bit down the line, but it is something that should be there. And I think that's something that's great. Puts a little smile on my face. So here's a little more detail on it. He said the expert found that photos from an iPad Pro 10.5 were created on or after October 6, 2018, adding, as such, any editing of the trial bundle versions would have been on or after October 6, 2018. So Ms. Heard or someone on her behalf doctored those photographs 3 years later, which is exactly what I said in a video maybe a few days ago, that it was her, or if she didn't know how to do it herself, because she doesn't know how to do so many things, someone did it for her, and that person is also guilty of being involved in this. When that came up in her testimony in London, Ms. Heard falsely denied it. In short, Your Honor, without forensic imaging, Mr. Neumeister cannot properly access or verify Ms. Heard's data, he claimed. The court was told she appeared on James Corden's chat show the day after the alleged attack, with Heard claiming she was wearing heavy makeup to hide the bruising, but you can't hide a broken nose and a broken lip. I think she said she had broken ribs at some point. So if she's just like really la-di-da in the interview, smiling, laughing, shit like that. If you're so bruised up under there, wouldn't that be hard to get into the interview and be laughing and smiling? Even if you were a professional, you're only human. It just seems like there would be some signs of this if that was true, but we know it's not true. Mr. Neumeister's preliminary investigation shows that a number of photographs have been run through a photo editing application called Photo 3 that can easily manipulate images such as showing bruises where none actually existed, said Chu. Yeah, obviously, we're in, modern times now. A little bruise there is not very difficult to manipulate on a photo. And of course, Heard's lawyer claims that this is all BS. She could support her evidence. The photos are real. But I guess they have to say that. They can't not say that. I mean, if they just say the photos are fake, that ruins their case pretty much right there. So they're going to have to stick to their guns for better or for worse. However, in this new Virginia court filing, Chu argued that the Sun's own expert concluded that Heard's photographs that showed injuries to her face from December 2015 were manipulated 3 years later. And what do you know? I didn't even realize, or I forgot, with all these details flying around, that the Sun's own expert said these photos were faked. So Judge Nickel actually heard from the side he was on, basically, that this was fake, and he still made that judgment against Johnny with all the evidence stacked up against Amber. So it leads me to believe that Amber actually did play Monopoly and have some hot chocolate with marshmallows in it, by the way, with Judge Nickel at some point during the trial. So, as I said, as you can see, this is a fantastic article, and Page 6 is printing some good things now. They printed some little defenses here and there for Amber, but it seems like it's really on Johnny's side. So Page 6 and the Daily News and even the Sun, maybe, might be forced to print these facts that are coming out. I mean, the Sun just prints what comes out. They print what sells. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Sun just turned around against Amber Heard, because that's what they do. They don't have any allegiance, any alliance. Yeah, they were against Johnny when they had to be, when Johnny was suing them and everything. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Sun turns on Amber, because not like they're honorable. You guys, let me know what you think down below. Before I go, I want to say a quick word about the channel, give a few shout outs, stuff like that. First off, shout out to Carla Ellis and Lotus Flower, always sending me articles, stuff like that. They're on Twitter, check them out maybe. Also, got a GoFundMe going, saving for a PC, already on $300, so really appreciate the support. If you don't want to use GoFundMe for whatever reason, I got PayPal too, links below. Not the most important thing in history, but it would help get the word out, the things we agree with. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you consider it and you still don't subscribe, well, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.